Okay, let's take a general navigational tour. In the upper left corner is this 9-dot 3x3 grid, sometimes called a waffle, which is the Microsoft 365 app launcher. You can find this in the top left of any Microsoft 365 page. So if you were on your Outlook from a web browser, you would be able to see the same waffle here, or if you were in your OneDrive, same thing. So you can click it to open the app launcher, which gives you quick access to all of your Microsoft tools, Copilot, which is Microsoft's AI, Outlook, your email, your OneDrive, plenty of other things, some of which we don't use yet or maybe ever. You can also search the apps here if you need to. So if you're ever lost across Microsoft products, click the waffle and you can get right back to SharePoint or OneDrive or wherever you need to go. Now there's also this skinny left navigation bar here that's just symbols, so let's go over those. First one that looks like a little house is your SharePoint start page. I don't super love this. I'd rather it just go to our SharePoint home hub. Maybe you'll like it. This page can show news from sites that you are a part of, frequent sites that you visit. So those will show up here as you start going to SharePoint sites. Algorithm kind of learns your habits. Scroll back up. And over here too is sites that you are following. So sites that you have starred, and that will show up on your following. So I'm going to click one of those just to show you real quick. So up here on this publications and resources site, the star is filled in. I'm following it. I can click and unfollow it, and then it won't show up on my following page. And there it disappeared. Sometimes things take a couple minutes to update in SharePoint. The second icon here that looks like, I guess the symbol for internet, My Sites. This is another way to find your frequent and followed sites. It just kind of pops up as this little flyout window, and then you can click and real quickly get to the sites that you use a lot. So that one I think is helpful. The next one is My News. This will be a feed of news and announcements from our SharePoint sites as we choose to use that. Next one is My Files. I think this is one of the most useful shortcuts on the SharePoint start page. It pulls together files that you've recently opened, files you've recently edited, files that have been shared with you or that you were mentioned in. You can do at someone and mention them in a file. This is sort of your catch-all of, show me what I'm working on this week type of page. Pro tip, it includes files from both SharePoint and OneDrive here. The next one is My Lists. Kind of played around with it, but we're not really using this yet. It is a different kind of way to create structured data outside of documents. We typically use Asana right now for that kind of thing. It is here if you want to learn more about it.